Well, yes, we're going to do that. We're actually being very considerate and doing it next week, so that's perfect. Right. So we'll start 5:30 from next week. Absolutely right. That was sensible to do.
Sitting in the car, I said, well, all right.
Yeah, it was a sensible thing to do because the rain was kind of.
Yeah.
It was a sensible thing. Okay, so can you tell Vic if we're in? Look and see who's online. Just us. Just want to make sure that it's okay. So this is where we got to, and we were quite okay. Okay. So, should start. Please, gentle people, we begin our evening worship with the lighting of the Sabbath candles, and ask that you kindly stand.
The spirit of our ancient tradition that follows and unites Israel in all lands and all ages, we now pray Sabbath. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvot v'tzivanu, shel Shabbat. Blessed art thou, Lord our God, King of the universe, who sanctified us by thy laws and commanded us to kindle the Sabbath lights. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath joy. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath holiness. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath peace.
Ask that you remain standing, please, and we will continue with our opening prayer, which can be found on page 183, number 9, if you wish to follow. 183, number 9. We come into thy house, O Lord, to voice the longings of our hearts in prayer. In the pressure of daily living, we often forget thee and stifle the nobler impulses of our nature. On the Sabbath day, in this hour of worship, we regain the feeling of our kinship with thee. Help us, O Father, to keep alive this sense of our high lineage amid the labors and duties of our common life. With selfishness and greed prompt us to wrongdoing. When selfishness and greed prompt us to wrongdoing, may the sense of thy nearness restrain our desires and save us from degradation. May the inspiration of this hour open our hearts that we may receive the helpless and despondent with sympathy and love. When summoned to give our strength to a noble cause, let the influence of our Sabbath worship fill us with eagerness and ardor, that we may bring our offering with joy. May it be thy will that our prayers be not barren of results. Aid us to make them meaningful and fruitful. Hear our supplication and bless us, for in thee alone do we trust. And we continue on page 11, as always. Shalom Aleichem. Shalom. We continue, page 12. A Psalm of David. Ascribe unto the Lord, O ye sons of the mighty. Ascribe unto the Lord glory and power. The voice of the Lord is upon the waters. The God of glory thundereth. The Lord is upon mighty waters. The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars. Yea, the Lord shivereth the cedars of Lebanon. The voice of the Lord flasheth flames of fire. The voice of the Lord causes the oaks to shake and maketh the forest bare, while in his temple everything says glory. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. Adonai God, Adonai God, Ekemuchi Pelet, Enid Stilam. Shalom, Come besinka uesala, o kemune am seguta, oi kara, oi kara, ekam. Shabbat, Mizmor Shalom HaShabbat. It is good to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High. Upon the 10-stringed instrument and upon the psaltery, and with a solemn sound upon the harp. How great, O Lord, are all thy works, how exceedingly profound are thy thoughts. When the wicked spring up like grass and the workers of iniquity flourish, it is that they may be destroyed forever. For lo, thine enemies, O Lord, for lo, thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. They shall still blossom in old age. They shall be full of sap and verdant. The Lord reigneth clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed and hath girded himself with power. The world is also established that it cannot move. The floods, O Lord, raise themselves up. They lift up their voice, and the floods raise up their waves. Thy testimonies are most faithful. Holiness beseemeth thy temple, O Lord, unto the utmost of days. Will you please rise? Baraku et Adonai Hamevorach. Bless ye the Lord, who is ever blessed. Adonai Hamevorach. Blessed be the Lord, who is blessed forever and ever. May be seated. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who by thy word causest the evening to advance, who with wisdom openest the gates of heaven, and with understanding changes times and various the seasons, and disposes the stars, their stations in the sky according to thy will. Thou createst day and night, causest the light to recede from before the darkness before the light. Thou causest the day to pass away and bringest on the night, and makest the division between day and night. The Lord of hosts is thy name. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who bringest on the evening twilight. And we continue together. With everlasting love hast thou loved the house of Israel, thy people. And law and commandments, statutes and judgments hast thou taught us. Therefore, O Lord our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will discourse of thy statutes. We rejoice and exult in the instructive words of thy Torah, commandments and statutes forever and ever. For they are our life and the prolongation of our days. On them we meditate day and night. May thy love never depart from us. Blessed art thou, O Lord, lovest thy people Israel. We stand before the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kevo Malkuto Leolam Vaed. Blessed be his name, whose glorious kingdom is forever and ever. Shema. We continue together. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy might. These words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart. Thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children. Thou shalt speak of them when thou sittest in thy house, when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. Thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be for frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house, and upon thy gates. May be seated. And it shall come to pass, If ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, that I'll give the rain of your land in its due season, the former rain and the latter rain, that thou mayest gather in thy corn and thy wine and thine oil. I'll give grass in thy field for thy cattle, and thou shalt eat and be satisfied. Take heed to yourselves, lest your heart be deceived and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. And the anger of the Lord will be kindled against you, and he will shut up the heaven that there be no rain, and that the land will not yield her fruit. And he perish quickly from off the goodly land which the Lord giveth you. Therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul. You shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. You shall teach them to your children, talking of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house and upon thy gates, that your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children, upon the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give them, as the days of the heavens above earth. ואמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם ועשו להם ציצידה על כנפיהם, וגהם לדורותיו ונעתנה ציצית חלב פתיל תקלת, והיה לכם לציצית, ונתמותו זרקתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם ולא תעתורו אחר לבבכם ואחריכם אשר אתם זונים אחריהם. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוציא אתכם ארץ מצרים לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם. Amen. Our hymn this evening can be found on page 211, number 6. Number 6. O Lord my God, to thee I pray. O Lord my God, to thee I pray, Lord my land for life. Spirit of my soul. For announcements this evening, just to really thank everyone who was involved in the preparation of our Seder on Wednesday night. It was, in my opinion, let us say, one of the most enjoyable Seders that I've been to in a while, not that the others weren't. This one was especially nice. It was so very inclusive and lots of fun, and it was very adult inclusive, and they all had fun, right? Doing all sorts of stuff, and it was very much an enjoyable evening. I thought that Alhambra, I have to give them credit too. They catered, they were on time, we didn't have to wait on anything, they were really on spot, and I think it was really an enjoyable Seder. Again, for all of those who attended, I'm sure you will agree, but hoping that it shows a little bit, and even from the attendance, ladies and gentlemen, I will want to tell you that it was well attended, and I think that it shows that our community is full of life. And unfortunately, some may not think so, but I can tell you that based on our Seder, it's full of life. We had a good time. Thank you again for all those who really put a lot of effort into making it special. Service tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, as usual. Margaret is taking service for me tomorrow. So I'm sure she'd want as much support as she can get from everyone. Look forward to being here. Same. I think that's everything for now. We start the counting of the Omer. As you can see right in front of the reading desk, it started, this is day 2 going into day 3. It actually starts a day after Seder, so actually it's going into day 3. We will continue with responsive reading, page 18. True and firmly establishes all this with us, that he is the Lord our God with none besides him, and we Israel are his people. He is the God who avenged us of our adversaries and dealt out a recompense to the enemies of our souls. He hath caused us to tread on the high places of our enemies and exalted our horn above all who hate us. In his wrath he smote all the firstborn of Egypt and brought out his people Israel from among them unto everlasting freedom. His children beheld his might. They praised and gave thanks to his name, and willingly submitted to his dominion. Upon the sea, O Lord our God, thy children beheld thy majesty. Altogether they praised thee, proclaiming thy kingly power, and said, Adonai imlok leolam vaed, the Lord shall reign forever and ever. Blessed art thou, O Lord, hast redeemed Israel. Hashkiveh. Hashkiveh. Ahilule shalom. So God be the Blessed art thou, O Lord, who spreadest the tabernacle of peace over us and over thy people Israel, over Jerusalem and over all mankind. Amen. We stand for the evening Veshambru. Yamle Alpute. We continue together, middle of page 21. In this moment of silent communion with thee, O God, a still, small voice speaks the depth of my spirit. It speaks to me of the things I must do to attain holy kinship with thee and to grow in the likeness of thee. I must do my allotted task with unflagging faithfulness, even though the eye of no taskmaster is on me. I must be gentle in the face of ingratitude, or when slander distorts my noblest motives. I must come to the end of each day with a feeling that I have used its gifts gratefully and faced its trials bravely. O Lord, help me to be ever more like thee, holy, for thou art holy, loving, for thou art loving. Speak to me then, O Lord, as I seek thee again and again in the stillness of meditation, till thy bidding shall at last become for me a hallowed discipline, a familiar way of life, so that I may live on in deeds that bless other lives, leave behind me the heritage of a good name. And Take a few moments for silent personal prayer. Always, if it be your wish, you may recite the Amidah on page 39 and 40 silently. Continue together. O my God, guard my tongue from evil and my lips from uttering deceit. Let my soul be silent towards those that curse me, and grant that my soul may be humble as the dust to everyone. Open my heart to receive thy Torah, that my soul may pursue thy commandments. Speedily I beseech thee. Frustrate the devices and destroy the machinations of all those who rise up against me for evil. O grant it for the sake of thy name. Grant it for the sake of thy right hand. Grant it for the sake of thy Torah. Grant it for the sake of thy holiness. O save me with thy right hand. Answer me. O say shalom Imramav Uvrakamav say shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. And our God and God of our fathers, accept, we beseech thee, our rest. Sanctify us with thy commandments and grant our portion in thy Torah. Satisfy us with thy goodness, gladden our souls with thy salvation, and purify our hearts to serve thee in truth. Cause us, O Lord our God, to inherit thy holy Sabbath with love and delight, and grant that all Israel who hallow thy name may have a rest thereon. Blessed art thou, O Lord, hallowest Sabbath. O Lord, as we recall all our departed and the blessings they bequeathed unto us, we pray thee to keep our souls united, their souls united with ours in the bond of life. May our faith like theirs be strong, our devotion to the Torah unfaltering, our love for Zion constant, and our concern for Israel and humanity unceasing. For as we identify ourselves with the life, hopes, and traditions of an eternal people, we ourselves take on the aspect of eternity. May we so live that when our years draw to a close, we too shall be remembered for good and for blessing. Amen. And let us sanctify the names of all those who have gone before us, the mourners Kaddish. Yitkadal Vitkada Shemeraba. The Almadevre Kerote Viamlik Malkute Viatsmarku Kane Vikare Meshike. Bekai Kol Mekone Bakaya, the Kol Be Israel Bala Bisman Karif, Amen. Shemeraba Barakle Alam Alme Almaya Yet Barak. Bistabak Vitapa Vichuman Vitna Se Vitada Vitale Vitalal. Semede Kusha Bereku. Lamin Kol Berkata Shirata Tishpakata Benakamata Damiran Be Alma. Imru. Shamaraba min Shamaya Kain Vesava Yeshua, and a Kama Veshazbar, Vela Salaka Vekapara, Velvakuhatsala, Lano Kolamo Yisrael, Emru, Amen. O say Shalom Ibramav, Uvrakamavia say Shalom, Alenu Vealkol Yisrael, Emru, Amen. To all our beloved departed whom we now remember, may peace and bliss be granted in life eternal. May the Father of peace send peace to all who mourn, and comfort any bereaved among us. Let us say, may be seated, and service will continue with the 23rd Psalm, page 24. Let me still water. Storm with my soul. Of righteousness on sin. I walk through the rain of the shadow of death. I'd like to share from Rabbi Sari. Something title of it is the oft misquoted passage for his experts. Let my people go. Whether you space balls or learning, let my people go as the catchphrase of the Exodus story. That's strong. Small Moses facing the big Pharaoh. That's impact. Strong imperative. And it has ability. It's clear. There's only one problem. Moses never says, let my people go. Because that's what God asks. Say. Instead, God instructs Moses to tell Pharaoh, the Lord, God of Israel, sent me to you to say, let my people go, that they may worship you. Now imagine that you are an Israelite, you've crossed the rapids, you're crashing the sea and riding on a driver, surrounded by some promises. That's where do you go? What does it mean to be free? Valid and sure. In the children's book, no rules for life. Happiness works out like rules. Life is more fun, he says, without them. In a wonderful moment of emergent love, so let's explore this game at school. No one needs to take turns on the streets or divide the staff. No one needs to let someone else talk. Turns out, and they're happy to return to their normal routine. That sometimes rules out there protect us, guide us towards good. If the tablets of the Ten Commandments are given, they are first rules we encode, first boundaries we Torah tells us that tablets were God's word. Specifically, text wants us to be touched with that. Writing was God's writing. In a bit of really important way, rabbis suggest that we not be the root. Chariot. Eight on the tablets. What is God's freedom? 4, 7. So, Jewish conception of freedom is not a wild one. It's not a compounded one kind of place. After the exodus from Egypt finds for us. So let my people that will be serving. Let them serve higher ideals and prophetic vision. Let them serve humanity, better reality of the world. Serve their best selves. Serve far beyond themselves. I Passover night. Spend much of Passover night celebrating. Stay away from Egypt. Now, it's also important on what our freedom is and what freedom from. Gives us freedom to be. Sarah Wolf writes, take the Exodus narrative seriously. We have been liberated in order to serve God. We might consider how exactly we're meant to do that. Serving God means, among other things, life and choices. Voluntarily submitting our heart to our own desires. As Rabbi Ginsberg explains, freedom means freely choosing commitment and obligation. Think of those obligations, each of us. What are those obligations? Each of us. And what are the obligations? Each of us. Bring out and honor. Together on open pictures. With the right intentions, right mindset, journeys to liberation show us freedom. Only freedom of relationship, service. Well, that was real. Yes. That's important. That's it. Journeys. So this will continue adoration of David. So
Okay, you know what? Go this way then.
Stretched out the heavens and the foundations of the earth. There is one. Is our King excited. The Lord will therefore this day, my heart, Lord is God in the above. Beseech thee, O God, on behalf of those who are stricken, strength, Sabbath, and gospel. Not only the Lord, I will hear the sound of things, everything. Sharon Thompson, Stephen Porter. That thy blessings descend upon me for the restoration of thy servants. Increase the wisdom and knowledge of all those who able to the amongst us nations. Speedily be restored. The child of life will fit for their own mission. To all those who are in this time, Stand for the final prayers and blessings, please. And I don't know if you have noticed, those of you who are here regularly on a Friday, but the peace and quiet, no road noise, no nothing. Yep, no honking of horns, no nothing. Really, really special. Yeah. Our fathers were chosen to be witnesses of God and to bear the standard of his truth before all peoples. The festivals we observe in the name of our ancestral faith help to keep us mindful of this sacred mission, to proclaim unto mankind the unity, the righteousness, and the glory of God. In this spirit, we would celebrate this day for the sanctification of Israel. Let us extol the name of God and sing praises unto his holiness, for he is the King of all men, the God of all generations. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Shalom. May the Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you and all those who are near and dear, and bless you all with peace. Shabbat Shalom, Hak Sameach, Esak. May you have a peaceful Sabbath and a good Passover. enjoy matzah and everything else that you follow that respect.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Oh, Shabbat Shalom to everyone that's online and on YouTube. Shabbat Shalom to you all.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you for being here with us always. Shabbat Shalom.
Got your message, Marcy.
Thank you. How is Aiden's birthday?
Good. We're just going out for dinner in about an hour or so.
Nice. Give him a big hug for me, right? 21.
Well-
Wow.
Will do. Yeah.
Yeah. That's excellent. Are you here tomorrow?
Working tomorrow morning.
Okay. Well, good day.
Just made it
Stay
home. Just made it home in time for this, so
Yeah, that's good. Stay safe.
will do. Ah. Dog biting toe.
I think Sam is in Jamaica.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Something is getting started. Shabbat Shalom. Chag Sameach.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom. Did you see Arles?
I should see her tonight. She's coming tonight.
Okay.
We're just going to the spaghetti
Yeah,
factory.
sure.
Okay. Been a while. It's been a break. Great.
Oops. So everything good with you?
Hmm?
Everything okay with you?
Yeah, can't complain. Hanging in.
Ian doing okay?
Nope, not really. Yeah, just stuff around the house and outside in the yard, getting ready for spring.
Mhm. Okay.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Okay, Leila, come here.
Everybody.
That's my sister.
Hello.
She used to live next door.
Okay.
Outside, there's a. Sorry.
Time.
What time?
We do just the Lord our God, King of universe. Okay.
Are you wanting to go back?
I always like to go back. It's just a matter of the money and the time.
Mm-hmm.
On that bread.
Yeah.
Wasn't enough on your attention. Yeah.
Miska, are you seriously helping your brother sideways?
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. See you tomorrow.
Shabbat Shalom.
Hi, Steve. Have a great day at work tomorrow.
Hopefully. It's been crazy busy
Yeah.
and we're short
Yeah.
staffed. So
Oh, geez. Well,
anyway,
give Aiden a big hug and kiss and wish him happy birthday again for me.
we'll
Bye,
do.
everyone.
Bye-bye. Okay, take care. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Bye.
Shabbat Shalom.